Engineer, NSIT, and specialization in instrumentation and control.
Shishatri, I'm from IPM itself.
Krishnan from Kerala, engineer, electrical electronics.
My name is Shashikant. I'm basically from Hyderabad. I've done my electrical engineering from College of Engineering, Pune, and I'm a fresher.
ये जो डिस्कशन है थोड़ा लंबा चलेगा.
We'll have it later.
Prefer if you take now.
It's not easy.
We are supposed to give a review regarding this, like,
Probably.
okay, thank you.
You're not gonna die, right?
Topic of discussion.
You're not gonna die after
No.
eating this,
Obviously
right?
not. If you want, we can taste first.
Okay, so you have recognized it.
Yeah, that's a good day of work.
I can only recognize.
That's
Marmalade. Crackle.
Crackers.
Nutri-choice.
That's digestive.
Okay, yeah. I only recognize marigold and good day.
And that's
Digestive.
Nutri-choice, right?
No, that's digestive. McVitie's.
Yeah, McVitie's. Yeah, right.
And these are?
Some whole grain biscuits.
Some more time. Okay.
Okay, whenever you go for a biscuit, why exactly you prefer some biscuit over another?
Alright, so I'll start. So basically for me it depends what occasion it is. So suppose if I'm buying it for somebody at home, so if I have some guests coming over, I'll have to take a mix of say salty and sweet biscuits. So I'll buy probably some cookies, like sweet cookies and some salty biscuits, But say if my sister wants it, so she really likes hide and seek, so I would buy that for her. Normally I prefer the McVitie's, the hair biscuits, generally, so that's my preference.
Yeah, for me, in my household, biscuits are never really a norm, so we're actually kind of avoided from having to know biscuits. But during my time in engineering, I'm as food sucked, so we had to use that as a source of our nutrition, and also there we used to have more like Good Day, Parle-G sometimes because it was the cheapest option available around. And then on top of it, the most likely biscuit I would purchase in a market would be the Karachi biscuits. It's pretty famous from Hyderabad. So that's something we usually give it to our guests or as gifts, and also that's kind of common. And even one thing what my family members would prefer is either a Good Day, the cashew nut one, or the digestive with one side you get milk chocolate siding. It's a kind of a niche market, but yeah, my sister is crazy about it, so we get that. So, yeah.
I think my mom more prefers the local bakery biscuits, the local rusks from Homa or some that sort of a brand. My siblings, on the other hand, love brands like Milano, the chocolate filling, hide and seek, more on the chocolate end. Milk Bikkies is one brand that is a regular at home. Apart from that, I like Good Day. And I think I've seen a lot of people recently changing to whole grain biscuits like Nutri-Choice, the options that Nutri-Choice has, more of them.
Basically for me, I choose anything which is most available. At that time, whenever I'm hungry, if I see there's this biscuit available, I buy it. So that time I'm not feeling that much. But if I have to think, I would prefer Oreo or a hide and seek over anything here. So I'm like more of a Oreo fan, and I like 50-50 if anybody has it.
Yeah.
I used to just buy 50-50. I was the only person in the hostel having 50-50. Yeah,
I
and
know that's one of my favorites too.
yeah, 50-50. Good Day is like Good Day butter
cashew.
Yeah. It's amazing.
The classic one.
Yeah. It's brilliant. And apart from that, I don't like salty biscuits. As I don't like them. And my family, on the other hand, they like salty biscuits, but they prefer like namkeens over biscuits, or they would prefer biscuits with namkeen.
I just like anything like chocolate fill and stuff, which is Oreo or some dark fantasy, anything of those sort. It's not that I like this biscuits much, but sometimes just for a snack, this thing I take it.
I think I do have the same opinion. Like, I usually go with Oreo. Then my favorite is
Good day.
Good day. Good day because of too much love, I forgot the name. Then that, my grandparents were staying with me, so I used to get that sugar-free biscuits. It's crackers, I think. The name is crackers. So these are my choices.
Cream crackers.
Yeah.
They're called cream
Exactly.
crackers.
And
I was just thinking of the name for so long.
And there's some butter bite biscuits also, which are salty, which is not.
Rusks.
No. They're like small cheesy bits.
Cheese
I don't remember them really. There was this time which it was very famous. It used to be everywhere, and now I don't see it anymore. Yeah, like there used to be cheesy bits. I don't know. Yeah.
Cheeselings, I think they would come in those
Boxes, and they were very small.
tiny
Yeah,
cheeselings. Those aren't really.
Do you have any preferred time for consuming biscuit?
Yeah.
Yes.
11 o'clock, 4 o'clock. 11 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the evening. And if you are studying, very rarely, then
You take it during the evenings. Evenings is
I prefer with coffee or tea, like whenever I'm having coffee or tea, so I just order cookie or something.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, so
It's really random with me. Like I might not have biscuits for a month, and sometimes.
And being in home, is there any pattern?
I think yes, morning tea. I mean, sometimes milk cookies or something of that sort with morning tea.
Okay, as in when you are having with family, you have
Yes.
different biscuit, or when you go to buy, you buy something.
Yes.
There's some kind of pattern.
There's some kind of so. I think when you're buying at home, they're more generic.
we don't used to get like milkies and all. I mean, when we are at home, we used to get it in hostels and all because usually people take care of their health once they cross their age. So they don't used to take milk cookies and all. I mean, in my case, my parents and grandparents. I think I am using biscuits more when I'm here and when I'm at hostel rather than when I'm at home.
And when you're at home, you buy more of these fancy
Fancy
biscuits
biscuits
rather
like
than
Milano,
this
Fantasy.
50-50 or like Parle G. You just buy it when you want to eat it, not when you ask people to eat
One
it.
thing which I was very keen on since childhood was the bobbin. I don't know the bobbin.
Yeah.
I think it's faded for a while, but there was a time when
come back now.
probably.
But
there was a time when bobbin was a real hit.
but you know the bobbin here, it tastes little. I don't know. I've had bobbin there. There are some foreign companies.
I think that there are a couple of different brands which
Brands
have
which have
bourbon.
bourbon,
So there's Britannia.
So while
I think, and there's-
selecting bourbon, do you prefer for your favorite brand or any brand?
Yeah, I think
I got to
Britannia.
know about this very recently. I'm embarrassed
Oh.
to say that, but I got to know about this very recently, a couple of years, I think a year or so back, that there are different brands of bourbon.
Yeah, after the success of Britannia, they started going on with it, and Britannia, the original one itself, is a good one. After the others are like, not so good enough.
Original is Britannia.
I cannot differentiate between bourbons.
I
wonder if I
prefer-
can. Probably if I see them,
It's
I've never
same for
seen
me,
them
like it's
together.
bourbon,
I
it's
only
bourbon.
I've never seen them.
Yeah.
I prefer the McVitie's bourbon. It used to be available back in Abu Dhabi where I used to stay, so that one used to taste much better. Even the Oreos there used to taste differently. So when I come back here, the Oreos aren't the same because maybe different suppliers and all. So I don't know. So I kind of deviated from them and now I'm onto some other niche biscuits.
Like?
I mean, you know biscuits like which are the shape of animals.
Yeah.
I used to have when I was a child.
This was on packets.
Yeah, that was crazy at that time.
In home, who used to do the purchase for biscuit? As in-
Depending who drives the car actually. Because if
Yeah.
I take the car, so I'm going to go to shop, if mom goes, then she's off.
At my place, only I pick
Yeah,
up.
only me because my brother is not there at home, so purchase is completely done by me.
Like everyone consumes at home, right?
Everyone?
Everyone.
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
More or less everyone. My parents
Mostly-
aren't very fond of it because they prefer namkeens or biscuits, but me, my siblings, we.
So they must have different choices of biscuit.
Yes.
And
Wide variety. I think we talked about them mostly the
One-
chocolate-filled biscuits.
As in your mom, your dad, or
Yeah.
they-
So-
And mom will prefer some oat cookies or multi-grain biscuits and cream like biscuits. So that's what. I think parents are more of having health conscious. We don't eat anything. Like mostly with chocolate, it's the best.
At my place, it's other way around. My parents are like, it's biscuit, as long as it is biscuit,
Yeah.
they'll just have it. They won't.
Whatever we give, they eat.
Yeah. So.
I think my parents like Britannia Marie for some reason since because they have been getting that since from the childhood. It's a continuation of it.
My parents like rusk though. I mean, if
Yeah,
they have to
even-
prefer anything, they'll
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
go
my
for
mom
rusk.
likes the local rusk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The local, the Homa, I don't know what brand. I know
Yeah.
there's
It's
Homa.
local biscuits.
It's not a biscuit anymore. It's like a different category. Plus,
Yeah.
It's a kind of a bread, hardened
yeah,
bread.
yes.
So in my household, biscuits are usually very rare. Like we do, in my household we don't have tea and coffee, so that's not a norm. It's only meant for guests and all. So it's kind of weird. I know many people look at me like a weird guy out there. But yeah, but whenever we had the little exposure to biscuits, most often it would be Good Day, and that would be like the thing. But Oreos and all were kind of not avoided. They're like, I mean, they were avoided in my household. They'll be like clean biscuits, I use small kids and all. So, but
Yeah,
once
I
I'm here, I'm onto those only. So.
All of you actually know about Mari, right? Mari biscuits.
Yeah.
Mari.
You all have tried it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Any specific reason?
It's like sugar is optimal, right? It's not too much.
Mari
And
goes
it's
Yeah,
not
it's
very
correct.
heavy. You don't
It goes
feel
well
so
with
guilty
tea.
after having
Goes
it.
well with tea.
I don't like it.
It goes well with tea.
Tea
Yes,
with
it
tea.
goes
Tea.
Milk bikis
Even in
won't
the
go
ads,
with
they
tea,
show
but
only with tea every time. So I think it's always goes well.
it
I had it like because my parents were having it. I had it, but I didn't like it. On it's tasteless. Actually, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
Mary Light. It's like it's a biscuit, but I don't know. Like
Yeah,
if it's
it
a
is
bourbon, it's chocolatey.
In
If
fact-
it's a Good Day, I know that there's a buttery flavor. But with Mary Light, I don't know what to expect. So I can only have it with tea. Yeah, that's
For
it.
me, Mari was more like, I used to have it with milk, okay, plain milk with sugar. So it used to come out as something spongy and I used to eat at the end. So when
Yeah,
it's
that's-
Oh, yeah.
so that's the only reason I prefer Mari. But plain Mari is something I run away from. But if you give me milk and Mari, I'm all up for it.
Then do you consider Mari as health biscuit?
yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
supposed to be healthy because I don't know whether it
looks
is
like
or not.
a health
But
biscuit.
among the public, it is at least in my family. it is
That's the
considered.
perception I think that everyone
I know,
has, that it's among the
See, it's
the more light.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
sweet
just a
and it's
normal one.
brown.
But they never.
like,
I've never come across anywhere where they try to portray it as a health biscuit or anything.
Because
So
they
I
are,
think
at the
people
cover,
have
they
that
give something like
perception.
fibers,
I
right?
do.
So it seems like a healthy biscuit. The fibers.
Yeah.
In the cover.
Ah,
is
they
fine.
show the
And now
fibers,
fibers
exactly.
That
Yeah.
sounds. That seems like okay, fine. It's healthy.
It's not
Actually-
actually whole wheat, I think.
No,
I think
it's
it's
not.
not. It's not.
But if you
really
take more than 6 biscuits like
Yeah.
that, it is a problem.
Yeah, actually I had family members like who had diabetes, like my dad's uncles and all. So he usually used to have Mari was a norm for him, like before his injections and all, insulin injections, he would have 3 biscuits or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's for them it's more a norm. Maybe that's why it's labeled as a little like.
I don't know if
Yes,
anybody is
only
not
biscuits.
if anybody has like diabetes or anything, they'll give
Yeah.
Mostly even cream crackers. They are most. I think
Yeah.
all
Also,
diabetic
also.
patients.
Cream cracker, okay, fine.
No, even in hospitals.
I don't know.
Is it sugar free?
Yeah. This is cream
It's
cracker.
salty, right? Anyway.
It's okay, fine.
This is what.
Okay, which brand do you like? And specifically, any
I'll
brand
go
do
with
you
Mari.
Britannia for
Yeah.
most thing. Oreo for specifically for this thing, and Dark Fantasy. I guess. That's it.
Kraft's Oreo, the foreign one, not the one here. Then McVitie's bourbon, McVitie's products. Yeah.
So I have McVitie's oats and breakfast cookies. I have that, and I love hide and seek, and I also love Oreo. So these two.
I like Milano, Oreo, and Dark Fantasy. Everything which has a lot of
Exactly,
chocolate
exactly.
and very filling. So I just love.
I don't think I have a very specific brand affiliation or specific taste. But if there's one thing that's been uniform, it's Good Day. I think that is one
Okay.
that has been very
Then
uniform for a very
probably-
long while.
You are specific about any toppings.
Toppings of chocolate and the normal classic taste in biscuits. जैसे Good Day का जो the
हाँ.
classic taste, the buttery cashew nut.
Cashew nut.
Not a lot of nuts. I don't like any nuts except for cashews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Do you look for toppings when selecting the biscuit?
Not really.
Chocolate.
Chocolate chip sometimes.
Cashew and one-sided chocolate on McVitie's. That's one thing I keep searching for. It's very hard to find.
Because we will get you biscuits for your birthday.
अरे वो मिलते नहीं हैं, बहुत मुश्किल है.
Like from today, even I'll start thinking of
I have
McVitie's.
Yeah.
I know he's
Yeah,
advertised
I-
activities.
I've never heard. Yeah, he's.
Listening to them, I feel like eating.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody so passionately talking about like
Yeah.
McVitie's. I want to have
You
McVitie's.
should have it once.
This is like word of mouth. Now you are.
While selecting biscuit, some of us are like safe conscious also, right? As in we
Yeah.
Look at the
perceive
price
something,
tag.
no, as in saying like round,
And the
square.
shape.
Oh.
So, do you think that way?
I think in
Yeah,
that way for
basically-
children, milk bikis can be very attractive.
Yeah.
That thing. But for us, I don't think we go with
I think
that.
shape is quite different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
but
quite
I
different.
would not prefer like a square shaped
Yeah, right.
biscuit. I would
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek is like,
hide it, but it's smaller. So if it's a
It's a larger biscuit.
If it's
Yeah,
a large-
size might be an
yeah.
issue, but not shape.
then I would be like, so had I have to pick one biscuit from here, I would have avoided that one. Like I would never eat that.
Or any kind of packaging you look for packaging.
Any
Does
kind
it
of-
attract packaging of
Yeah,
okay.
pack.
I don't like the individual packaging of the biscuit. Like you have a huge box, then you have 6 biscuits with one
Yeah,
pack.
that's-
yeah.
That
I
gets
sort of
annoying.
like that.
Yeah, even
I
I-
really
Gold
like
bond is
that.
actually
With
safe.
Milanos
Like
and
they have a
these
cover,
usually
within that a cover.
cookies you have that.
You have to keep on removing the packages. That's not.
I mean,
It gives you a really
Yeah,
exclusivity feeling.
It feels
Exactly.
premium. It feels premium, but at the same time,
It feels
Also,
It gets annoying. You munch up one biscuit again. You'll have to
It takes
open
how
another
much
one.
time does it take to tear that off?
See, when I'm watching something and all, I'm not going to concentrate how to open it and all.
You
Yeah.
keep a check on your calories in that way. You know kitne
I
know.
you do something else. I guess.
Do
Keep
I
it
look
a
like
check.
a guy who's...
I'm looking for myself. Alright, fine.
Any
Yeah.
specific perception about health biscuits? Like,
We should have good fillings and toppings and good nuts. Look, I
any
think
specific toppings? You know?
I think all the nuts and all the cereals and all, like you have oats and mueslis and all that, it really works well. But at least for the breakfast ones, they really work well. Baki to it's all safe.
Basically, I have heard like I don't know. Biscuits are not so good to health. That's what I heard.
Yeah, even I
Sugar,
was about.
if it's high, then sugar is
Yeah,
not.
it's like it's not a great snack to have.
But if it comes without it's sugar free and if it's oats, then you
Yeah.
need to have some
Of
topping
course,
on
the
it.
sugar-free biscuits are becoming very prevalent nowadays because we nowadays are becoming too much health conscious. That's good actually.
But I actually don't know if a company says this is a healthy biscuit.
I don't trust that much.
I don't know, like it looks healthy, but I don't know whether it's healthy
It
or
just
not.
means, I think, like healthier than maybe the rest.
More than
Yeah,
the
but
rest.
I don't.
It's not healthy as
By
No,
such.
like 1%.
if I buy it, I would not be thinking about, oh, it's a healthy biscuit. If I want to eat something healthy, I'll go eat a banana or a
Or something
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
something else.
resonate
Maybe
with
I
that
would not
also.
buy a healthy biscuit.
No, in case of you want to have biscuit, but you still consider your health as importance, then what you will go for?
You'd rather have a biscuit and then probably cut down on something
Yeah, I
else.
think-
Like have a Milano and then maybe cut down on some other food.
Our age
You
group-
don't want a healthy
Then
biscuit.
it's like you eat junk food and then put long hours in gym, right?
Yeah, sort of.
That everyone plans, but nobody really...
Like
Yeah,
when you
nobody
think of a
does.
biscuit, I never think of it as a very healthy. If I'm on a diet, I would never think, oh, let me have a healthy biscuit. Like that's something that's.
Biscuit is kind of addictive, I guess. I mean, once we keep on eating.
Yeah. That's
See,
always
but
it. If
one
you have a
biscuit I
packet,
consider
then
really
you
healthy.
finish it. You
Yeah.
keep
So-
on having it.
When you think of health biscuits, is it like it should be sugar free or fat free? Which one is more important?
Trans fat.
Fat
It
free.
depends on the person's, I guess. Because one is
Yeah.
having sugar, of course, sugar free. For normal cases, of course, fat free.
Fat free, I think.
Okay, so fat free is more important than sugar free.
For a norm, I mean, for a
For
Yeah,
our
it
age group,
depends.
Biscuit normally you feel like some like the sweet thing like you want. So I think sugar free, not exactly, but fat free, yes. If you
Yeah.
call it a healthy biscuit.
I consider digestive as a healthy biscuit. It tastes good, feels good. I don't know. It goes good with milk. So that's for me. So for me, that I would consider as a healthy biscuit. I've had the other biscuits with multigrain and all, oats and all, but you know, I don't know. The taste didn't seem as appealing. Maybe because I have got a fixated idea of taste in my head and all.
Okay, so any specific taste you would like to have if you consider health biscuit?
I actually prefer chocolate biscuits with fat free. It's not possible, but
That's like a dream biscuit.
it's a dream biscuit for us.
Chocolate with
A bourbon as healthy biscuit.
Bourbon is a healthy biscuit.
But yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know even if as marketeers they advertise digestive as healthy, but I consider that as healthy and tasty
They
at
do,
the same
they
time.
do.
Right,
So
we
yeah,
are-
that fits in my niche. And there's a sunfish